Welcome back to the online classes, class 10 students. Let us continue our lesson in English. Today we'll do footprints. From beehive we have finished up to lesson 6. Now we'll continue from footprints, lesson 1, a triumph of surgery. Here we'll talk about the dog named Tricky and its mistress, Mrs. Pumphrey, and the doctor, the writer, Mr. Harriot. Now here, the triumph of surgery, here number 1, there are altogether 7 points altogether. Number 1, I means here in the lesson, I means Harriot or the doctor, who is the writer of this story. I was really worried. Mr. Harriot was really worried to see the dog so listless, so fat. I was really worried about Tricky, Harriot said. This time, he had seen this, he had treated this dog before also. But this time, Mr. Harriot was very worried, very much worried. I had pulled up my car, he was driving a car in the street, and he saw Mrs. Pumphrey and the dog. And he pulled up the car, his car. Pulled up means stop. He stopped his car when I see him in the street. When I means Mr. Harriot, when the writer see him, the dog, in the street with Mrs. Pumphrey. He saw Tricky and Mrs. Pumphrey in the street. They were walking. She must have taken her dog for a walk, and Mr. Harriot pulled up his car and asked. Number 2, I was shocked. I means Harriot. Now I means the writer or the author. I was shocked with its appearance. Appearance means look. It had grown hugely fat. The dog had grown so fat that his belly almost touched the ground. Its tongue lolled out. Its tongue lolled. Lolled means hang out. Its tongue lolled from its jaws. From its jaws, the tongue hanged up. It was hung out. Not hanged. The tongue hung out from the jaws. That's called lolled. Its tongue lolled from its jaws. Loll means to hang out. Number 3, Mrs. Pumphrey hastened to explain. Hasten means quicken. She hurried to explain Mr. Harriot. Oh, Mr. Harriot, you see my dog? It seems he is very weak. Her dog was so listless. Listless means without any life. Oh, Mr. Harriot, look at my dog. It's so weak. It seems that he is losing his energy. He has no energy. He's getting sick. What should I do? I have given him very often the food in between, but still it's so listless. What should I do? Shall I take some medicine for him? So, in this way, she asked many questions. Mrs. Pumphrey hastened to explain her dog was so listless. Her dog was without energy. The dog seems to have no energy. She said, my dog seems to have no energy at all. You see how it walks? It cannot walk properly also. She said this. She said, I thought he must be suffering from malnutrition. Mrs. Pumphrey said, I thought my dog must be suffering from malnutrition. That's why I gave them some extra food in between the meals. Actually, she was overfeeding him. Therefore, she has been giving him. She means Mrs. Pumphrey has been giving him some extra food in between meals to build him up, so that he will become strong. To build him up, she used to give extra food in between the meals. And the dog never used to refuse. Even though its stomach was full, it used to eat all the time. Whenever Mrs. Pumphrey gave him something, the dog used to eat. Harriet said, the writer or the author, Harriet said, did you cut on sweets as I told you? Before also I have warned you not to give too many sweets. Did you cut on the sweets that I told you? What was that reply? What Mrs. Pumphrey replied? You see here? She said, oh Mr. Harriet, initially in the beginning I tried my best to cut on sweets, but I can't tolerate. So I can't bear to see my dog like this way. So she said, oh Mr. Harriet, I did for a bit. Means initially in the beginning I tried, as you have advised me to cut on sweets. Initially in the beginning I tried a bit, but he seems so weak. That's why to build him up I gave in. I had to relent. Relent means I had to be less strict, less severe. So I cannot control myself. So therefore he does love cakes. My dog loves cakes, chocolates, malt, Horlicks, cod liver oil. So he does love cakes and chocolates. So I can't bear to refuse him. I can't tolerate. Bear means here tolerate. I can't bear to refuse him. So therefore, in between the meals, I used to give him cakes. I used to give him sometimes chocolates, Horlicks, malts, cod liver oil, and all kinds of eggs, all kinds of foods in between the meals. So I can't tolerate to see him without energy, so listless. I can't tolerate. So therefore, I had to give. In the beginning, I tried to follow your advice, but I could not do it. Mr. Harriet thought. He was in the car, he was listening to Mrs. Pumphrey, and he thought that was the problem, that was the trouble. Because Mrs. Pumphrey is overfeeding him, and Tricky's only fault was greed. Tricky was so greedy about food that he never refused. Every time, whenever Mrs. Pumphrey gave him the food, it used to eat. Because of the greed, Tricky's greed was the real fault. Actually, it was its fault. So Tricky's only fault was greed, that it never refused food. That's why it has grown hugely fat, and when it is too fat, he cannot move. He sleeps all the time, listless, and Mrs. Pumphrey thought that the dog is without energy. I must give him extra food so that he will become strong and to build him up. So we'll continue more in our next class. That's all for today. Thank you very much. Go through the book and online portal as well, so that you will understand very clearly. No need to memorize all sorts of question answers. You can answer everything properly. But only thing, you must understand the whole thing, the whole picture. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching the video. We'll meet in the next class and continue our lesson. What happens after that? So let's see.